can't stop. A family shop. Think Thayer. Come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
To speed up Zach a little bit, so let's just start with, well, first of all, have you had much chance to look at Ball State?
Yeah, I was just in the room right before this actually, and I saw some good players out there. You know, obviously we went up against them last year, and you know, we know what they're capable of, and you know they gave us a beating last year, and we still have a sour taste in our mouth about it.
What is the focus looking at this year's team? What's their focus offensively?
Our focus?
I'm sorry, their focus. What are they trying to do defensively?
You know, I think against us, you just gotta stop the run against us. That's every team's focus, and you know, if we can obviously pass the ball and run the ball, but you know, if you can kind of make us one-dimensional, it gives everyone a chance, or a better chance. But you know, we're determined to run the ball and protect Matt to throw the ball.
It's kind of interesting to hear trying to make BG one-dimensional. When I hear that, I think, okay, in other words, you're going to try and make BG a running team. You're saying take away the run?
You know, I've realized a lot of coaches, you know, a lot of ways to beat team is taking away the run. So, you know, against us, I think if you take away the run, it'll help you because we're going to throw the ball.
So what you're saying is BG's going to throw the ball and be successful, stop it or not. So stop the run and then take your chances with the passing game?
I think that's how teams look at us sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Going back to the Ball State game last year, you said it kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth. In what ways? What do you remember?
You know, I think we had them up 21-7, and we you know, we kind of slipped after that, and they kind of went on a run, and we didn't play our Bowling Green football the last 3 quarters of that game.
Was there a particular area that you thought you guys struggled with there?
You know, we couldn't execute on offense. We just, you know, we really didn't run the ball or throw the ball that very well the last 3 quarters of that game last year.
Is that then, you know, and you heard us beating up Zach about you could play through this game, it doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. Is that then what the focus is of that game, this coming game, to kind of get that bad taste out of our mouth, revenge, you tell me.
Yeah, after the Toledo game, you know, my mindset was we can't let them beat us twice. You know, that may have happened last year, and, you know, so we're not going to take this team lightly because, you know, obviously they beat us last year, and, you know, they're a good team.
And when you say can't let them beat us twice, you're talking Toledo.
Yes. Correct.
Carrying kind of a hangover.
Yeah, essentially.
Anything else for Tim?
Just one thing, from the Toledo game. Will you talk a little bit about the effect that the turnovers had on you guys as a unit mentally? Because that turnover total was way off the grid for you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I think going into the game, we only had 6 turnovers all year.
In 10 games.
In 10 games, and we had 5 on Tuesday. And, you know, we couldn't get in rhythm when we would turn over the ball. You know, big part of this offense is stringing together drives, and we couldn't string together drives because we were turning the ball over. And, you know, our players that don't make mistakes were making mistakes. So just couldn't really get in rhythm.
And will you talk a little bit about the mental aspect of that? Does that then become frustrating, or what's the emotional reaction there?
Yeah, it's a little frustrating when we can't score because, you know, we've been putting up a lot of points this year, and you know, if we're not stringing together drives, it does get frustrating, but we can't let that, you know, get to us. We gotta go out there every drive with a fresh set of mind, and from here on out, we gotta do that.
When you come off a loss like that, is there an element when you come into this next game that you feel like you have something to prove, knowing that you are, you know, far better than, you know, how the team performed Tuesday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you know, whenever you lose a game, you definitely you know, you're gonna feel it all week. You try not to, but you know, you out the next week, you want to prove that you're the team that people think you are.
Do you sense that feeling around here? I mean, does it feel different this week maybe compared to a few weeks ago? You know, you guys are rolling.
You know, I think we'll figure it out when we go to practice tomorrow, but I think we're going to be ready. I think, like Zach said, our leadership's got us on the right path, and you know, we're gonna rally around our senior leaders, and we're gonna get this. We're gonna get ready to play.
What's been the message from the senior leaders?
You know, like I said, you gotta put this one behind us, and you know, you gotta remember it, but you gotta look past it and get ready to play next week.